In this video, we are going to show you how to set up discussions for your class. So since we're working through the module system, I'm going to go to modules and I'm going to go right here to my example module, and I am going to add a new discussion. So you can see all the other examples of discussion topics we've already created, but I'm going to create a topic. The item, and you can see right here it pops down at the bottom of my module, and you can see that it's not published, so students can't see it yet. I would have to click on the publish button for students to be able to see. So then what I can do is I can go into edit. Here, so you can just type in whatever you would like. You can also insert those other things that we talked about. If there's a link, like an external link that you want them to, like a YouTube link, you want them to go and watch something or an article to read, you can upload images here. You can upload media. This is like MP4 files that you may have on your with your computer, or any documents you have. You can also add a Canvas Studio video in there as well. So there are lots of options that you can, and be sure to include the directions for, what it is that you are wanting students to do, why it's important, how it connects back to your learning outcomes, and like important things like the due date as well. So then going down here to options, so you can allow threaded replies, which is great because it'll show like a student's initial reply, and then it will kind of tab over. It looks like, when you hit the tab button where other students have replied. I really like this feature. Users must post before seeing replies, so they must have their own original post before they can see other people's replies. And then graded. Okay, yes, this is going to be graded, and let's just say that this is worth 25 points. I'm just totally making it up. And a couple of other options. If you wanted to do group discussions, you can, where you can create discussion groups. And I did this in the people tab. I'm able to go in and create groups. And then if I didn't have one there, I could, create a new group category as well. But I'm going to, let's just say our discussion groups. If you're doing peer reviews, you could also select that. If there maybe students are uploading and you're wanting them to review what they're are sharing in the discussion. So I'm going to assign this right now to everyone, and I'm going to put the due date on the 30th. Now, if there was someone who needed some extra time, then I might be able to take a look at it and say, oh, here we go. Robbie Hampton, she gets a little bit extra time. So instead of making it due June the 30th, I'm going to make it due July the 4th for her. I really wouldn't do that on the 4th of July, but just as an example. So then you would click save or save and publish. I'm going to click save, so that way you'll be able to see it, and you'll see that I'll be able to go into each individual discussion group and be able to see what they're responding. So here's an example that we already have. Let me just go back to my modules. And you can see that here I had the students, quote, students, respond to this. And so we'll be able to see discussion group 1. There was Lonnie and Emily's. They had their responses. And if I wanted to switch groups, I would then go to discussion group 2. They don't have any responses in discussion group 3. Oh, I needed to switch back. So anyway, this is how to set up discussions. If you have any questions, let us know. Thanks.